Good morning, Mountain Vista Bobcats. It's the week of May 10th through the 14th, and we're going to get started on our announcements for today. As always, if you could please stand, place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, you may be seated. We're going to get going on our announcements. We're going to go with walkways this week, and this is just a review and a refresher for you. So when we return back to school, we remember how to be safe, be respectful, and be responsible in the walkways. And I know it's going to look a little bit different when we return, and we'll talk about that later. But as always, we remember that to be safe, we need to stay on the playground until the bell rings. We walk to our designated area. We have a pass when needed. We make sure that we use steps and the rampways appropriately, and that we keep play equipment still. We also, to be respectful, need to be quiet in the walkways, keep our hands and feet to ourselves, and then to be responsible, we need to stay in line with our class and throw away our trash. All right, so next up, we're going to talk about our survival skill for this week, which is disagreeing appropriately. And this one's a little bit harder because sometimes if we disagree, we don't want to disagree and we don't like that. So the way that we can do that is we look at the person, we use a pleasant voice, and we say, I understand how you feel, and then you tell why you feel differently and give a reason, and you listen to the other person. So basically, we're teaching you how to have a productive and civil conversation. So it's not an argument, it's staying calm and trying to understand what the other person is saying and have them maybe understand where you're coming from. So using these steps might help you solve any disagreement that you might have, and so you might want to work on that and challenge yourself to try these steps and see how it works out for you. All right, next up, our growth mindset affirmation. I really liked this one when I saw it today, and I really thought, oh, this is a good growth mindset because this one talks about how to be a math person. And I know sometimes we feel like we're not good at math, and then we might not have good feelings about math, and that might not be subject that we want to really work on. But I like this because it says how to be a math person. Step 1, do math, any type of math. Step 2, be a person. And guess what? If you do those things, you're a math person. And you can do math. And so I really wanted to include this one in our announcements today because I thought, this is a really good one, especially when our students are taking a big test for our state test. And I know sometimes we think we're not good at math or math isn't our strong subject. But again, you can be a math person just by simply doing any math that you have and being a person. So I love this. So remember, you can do it, put your mind to it, and you can get it done. All right, welcome back to our Power Up Hubs. We have a new cohort starting today. So welcome to our new cohort of students. We look forward to seeing you. And boys and girls, I wanted to talk about that. I hope you've seen this flyer already, but we're having some mental health classes with our Latino Commission counselor, Miss Krista Lander, and she's going to be doing 3 workshops that focus on mental health, and everybody's invited. And if you come to all 3 sessions, session 1, session 2, session 3, which will be May 11th, May 18th, and May 25th, at 5:30, of course, on Zoom. If you come to all of those sessions, if you just hop onto the Zoom, then we're going to be raffling off some gift cards for students and parents that come to all 3 sessions. So I hope your teacher has shared this with you. The Zoom link on the flyer that your teacher shares is active, so that way you can get on the Zoom when it's time for the class. So boys and girls, I hope that you join us. We're going to talk about stress, anger, and self-care. So we cannot wait for you to join us for those sessions. It'll be really helpful. All right. Next up, also this Friday, May 14th, we have bingo night. I hope you've seen this flyer too. And if you would like to participate, it's $5 per person. Our booster club is hosting this. It will be via Zoom virtually. And we will provide the bingo cards, but you provide your own counters or markers to place on the bingo card. And you can use our link here to access the sign up form, and then you can either bring money in or do a Venmo payment for the bingo cards, and your whole family can play. It's just $5 per person, so we hope to see you on. It'll be a super fun time. All right, next up, this is a big one. So I want to really remind you that we have summer school this summer from June 7th to July 2nd, and it is going to be in person, boys and girls. Yay! We get to see each other. I'm so excited. And it's going to be from 8:30 in the morning till 2:30 in the afternoon. And so it's going to be like regular school hours almost. And it's going to be at our school, Mountain Vista. But boys and girls, you only have until May 15th, which is this Friday, to sign up. And I hope that you've seen this. Your teachers have this, so the registration link is there. There's also a pencil paper application in the office. So if your parents want to come by, sign you up, you can do that too. And we're going to have a lot of really cool classes. We're going to do academics. We're going to do social emotional lessons. We're going to do some enrichment like art, music, robotics, all kinds of things. And so boys and girls, if you are in kindergarten, so TKs, my cute little TKs, I'm sorry this is not for you, but for kinder through 5th grade students, you are able to attend. 6th graders, you will be attending the middle school one. So that is exciting too, because you kind of get to start middle school a little earlier. So 6th grade students, you also have a deadline to sign up, but I think those flyers, your teacher should have a copy of those. And so, boys and girls, please remember by Friday you have your deadline to get into summer school. We want to see most of you back. So come on back. We want to see. I know not everybody can come, but we want to see the majority of our students come to summer school. So don't forget to sign up. All right. Remember, it was Teacher Appreciation Week last week, but I decided that I wanted to do Teacher Appreciation Month, and I wanted to highlight another teacher and tell you about this person because I think this person really made a big difference in the lives of a lot of people, which is what teachers do. So this teacher, his name is Jaime Escalante, and he was famously known for teaching at Garfield High School in Los Angeles, and which is in a kind of a rough part of town, and they weren't doing too well at that school, and the students weren't doing well. And when he came in, he was a math teacher, and he taught a subject called calculus, which is really kind of difficult. And he basically mesmerized students with his entertaining style of teaching and his deep understanding of math, and he got a lot of students really excited about math, and they became math people because guess what? They did math and they were a person. And he built one of the largest and most successful advanced placement programs in the nation. So at the end of teaching the students calculus, they would take this really big test called an AP calculus test or advanced placement calculus test. And a majority of his students would pass, which was a really difficult test. And he had so many kids joining the math program that it grew and grew and grew. And then he caught national attention, and they made a movie about him called Stand and Deliver. And so he became kind of famous because he was an amazing math teacher. So again, math is everybody can do math. It's just a matter of finding the right excitement about it and getting into it. And that's what he did. He provided that for a lot of students, and they went on to college and they had really good lives because of this one teacher. So we have amazing teachers at our school, and we want to continue saying thank you to them. All right, next up, remember, we still have intervention after lunch, intervention time. All right, and boys and girls, Mental Health Awareness Month continues. That's why we're doing some mental health classes that we talked about already. And this calendar Remember, Mindfulness Monday, and Talk About It Tuesday, and Wellness Wednesday, and Thankful Thursday, and Fun Fact Friday. So you still have some things to participate with for the rest of the month. As you can see this little calendar here, your teacher should have access to this and be sharing it with you. So you can click on each of those pictures and it takes you to an activity. And they want to see a picture of you doing those activities. And I guess they're going to have a raffle. So if you post a picture, then you get entered into a raffle. So I hope some of our Mountain Vista kiddos win, because that would be really cool. All right, so do some of those things and see what they're about. It looks exciting and fun, and I want to see what you're doing. All right, so remember, every day counts. School success starts with attendance. We're going to talk about our attendance for the week, and still at the top, third grade. I don't think they're ever going to get to the bottom, but let me tell you, second grade, you almost beat out third grade this week. You had 26%, and third grade had 25%. So second grade, you can get on the board. We want to see you do it. Remember, this week, just log in every day, everybody. Be counted. That's all you have to do. Log in, be counted, do a little bit of your work, and then you're counted, and that'll be awesome. We can see those numbers grow. All right, top usage for Lexia Core 5 goes to first grade with 66% of their students have met their usage for the last week. Good job. IXL math questions goes to first grade yet again, and they had 7,065 math questions answered for IXL. And for science questions answered, it goes to sixth grade with 2,156 science questions. Way to go, sixth grade. That's awesome. And with Mayan, sixth grade still on top with 504 books completely read. So way to go to our sixth graders. You guys are on fire. And for our May challenge, and I think we're going to keep it a secret as to what it is. See if you're really motivated. But I do have to say, you guys have done really well. So remember, we talked about you're building mastery. So you're just trying to master one skill for this month. And you guys have already done a 0.2 increase. So if you see that you were at 0.6, you've grown to 0.8. So you guys really, I think you guys can meet this challenge this week if more of you build that skill mastery. So let's see how you do. I think I kind of made this one a little too easy, so I'm a little nervous. But I want to look back at my notes to see what some students suggested for what we should do for the May challenge, because I have a feeling we're going to have to do it, Mrs. Perez and I. So we'll see. You guys are keeping it up, doing a good job. All right, again, as always, you guys, our Mountain Vista Booster Club has some things for sale. If you would like to get some of these items, you can Venmo at MV Bobcat Booster, and we will get these items to you. But we want to see you rocking some car magnets and some yard signs. That would be really cool. And boys and girls, as always, it's been a pleasure doing our morning announcements together. And we really only have, I think, 18 days of school left or something like that. So it's getting down to the end here, and we're excited that we have summer school, so we want to make sure you sign up. Don't forget that. And have a great week, boys and girls. And as always, be safe, be responsible, be respectful. Bye.